Yeah, obviously, super happy. Tumba santosha. No, I can't express in words how happy I am. Obviously, that's like as a filmmaker, that's what we look forward to. The love from the audiences, their happy shouts, their happy screams, and we got that in abundance for RRR trailer. Can't be happier.
Yes.
I don't know. See, I'm not very sure of my successes. For me, every film is like my first film. Uh, so I realized to whatever we write, whatever we think in our mind, finally that emotion, that story has to get conveyed to the audience through the faces of the actors. So if you ask me what is my success, I will say one of my success is that I select the best actors to play the roles of my characters. For instance, in this I have Komaram Bheem and Allur Sitaram Raju, Ram and Bheem, and it's very important for me to select the right actors for that. And I have fantastic actors, NTR and Charan, to play those characters, and I have Alia Bhatt, who plays a very crucial role when we have these kind of high energy characters on the screen. There needs to be a person who can, control them or unite them or be a bridge between these two forces. So it is very important to select the actors. I think one of the successes is that I was able to select very good actors for my films.
ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ರಾಜಮೌಳಿ ಸರ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಸರ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಹವ್ ಸೀನ್ ದಟ್ ರಾಜಮೌಳಿ ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಸಿಗ್ನೇಚರ್ ಕಮರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಷನ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಆ ಗೂಸ್ ಪಂಪ್ಸ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಟ್ರೇಲರ್ಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಎ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಲ್ ದೋಸ್ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ದ ಡ್ರೈವಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯು ಟು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅ ಮೂವಿ ಆರ್ ಆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ನೂ ಯು ಕೀಪ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಮೂವಿ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಅ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ to make it a completely pulling factor for the audience to come to theater?
Okay, let me put it like this. When I first start off the story in the initial movements, is obviously the movements that will make me go wow. Now, it's not about the audience. At that point of time, I don't think of the audience. At that point of time, I think only of myself. Am I going wow? Will I be so interested in putting my time into this venture and then getting those thoughts onto the screen? Because all the thoughts of mine are larger than life, so it will take a lot of time to put them on screen the way I imagined it. So my question to myself is that, is the wow factor so big that I will invest 2 years or 3 years of my time in this particular story? If my yes goes for all those high moments, then I go for them. Obviously, those high moments will make me go forward with the project. But it is not just a high. It is not just the elevations. No, there should be an emotion that supports the elevation. Without that emotion, the high will not be a high at all. You'll just see once and say, this is nice, and it will just fall flat. The emotion should be there at underneath, and every action piece. I was telling last time also. Even a song like Natu Natu, Halli Natu song, which is such a mass number with two mass heroes, even that has a lot of emotion underneath it. Without emotion, my film will not function. Thank you.
We know that this movie is inspired by Komaram Bheem and Alluri Sitaram Raju. How much of the movie is created or inspired, and how much of the movie is real incident based?
See, the inspiration for the movie is not just the characters, or the freedom fighters themselves, but it is their undying spirit. That is I am fully inspired by that. But as a story, the story is completely fictional. Not even one scene, not even one shot is history. Everything is fictional. But if you look at the spirit that with the fierceness that they fought against the British for the independence, that fierceness is completely real. That is what we got inspired from, and that is what you see in the film.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಹೀರೋಯಿನ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟ್ರೈಲರ್ ಫುಲ್ ಔಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಇದೆ ಸರ್.
ಆ ಲವ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸು ಏನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಸರ್?
I understood that question.
Okay, see, there is a grammar for a story, right? When you start just like you have a grammar for the language, how you speak the language, the sentence has to be spoken in a certain way to make sense. Just like that, there is a grammar for the story also. You know, we have 9 rasas, 9 emotions, and there is a grammar on how you play with the emotion. Once you start a particular emotion, it dictates how the second emotion should be. That will dictate how the third emotion should be. So there is a flow of events. In the flow of events, if the love portion comes in, then I will play love emotion. Love is also an emotion. Anger is an emotion. No, fantasy is an emotion. Fantastical elements is an emotion. So like that, just because I have the most beautiful girl as my heroine, I will not play the love part. The story has to demand. Just because there is Sharon, just because they make a very good pair, I will not play out the love scenes. No, that will hamper my storytelling. Earlier, someone was asking me what is the success like. This is one of the reasons. Of course, the audience are very, very important to me. Audience expectations are very, very important to me. But I will not let that dictate how I tell my story. The story is the most important thing, and I will play according to that. Thank you.
ರಜಮೌಳಿ, ಬೇರೆ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳು ಬಂದರೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದದೇ ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದದೇ ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಸಿನಿಮಾನ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಈ ಡಬ್ಬಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ಸು ಬಂದಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೈಂಡ್ಗೆ ಬಂದಂಥದ್ದೇನು? ಯಾಕೆ ಡಬ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತನಾ, ಅಥವಾ ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ ಬೇಕಿತ್ತಾ, ಅಥವಾ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದಾ, ಏನಿತ್ತು ಆ ಥಾಟ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಏನಿತ್ತು?
See, when I made Bahubali, we made it in Telugu and Tamil. We also dubbed into Hindi. We also dubbed into Malayalam, and we released the trailers. And when we released the film itself, you should see the number of comments that I got, either in the channels or in my Twitter feed, cursing me because I didn't make a film in Kannada, because I didn't dub it into Kannada. And there people were cursing me like, you give importance to other languages, you dub it into Malayalam, you dub it into Hindi, and you don't dub it into Kannada. Do you think Kannadigas are lesser than other people? There were so many comments. And for us it was like, no, we want to dub into every language possible. I am from Karnataka, I want to dub it into my own language. But there were rules at that point of time saying dubbing is not allowed into Kannada. So at that point in time we couldn't do. Right? Like you said, people from Karnataka are used to watching the film in the original language, but it is not the entire population of Karnataka. Some people in Karnataka want to watch it in the original language. There is another set of population who want to watch it in the Kannada itself. So in Karnataka, obviously, we'll be releasing in Telugu and we'll be releasing in Kannada also. The people who want to watch it in whichever language they want to, they will watch it in that language. But when we make it in Kannada, when we dub it into Kannada, we will take every care that we can. Lots of importance has been given to every voice, that every word is pronounced as perfectly as possible. A direct Kannada star can speak a few words wrong, people would not mind. But if Telugu heroes are coming and speaking in Kannada, people will look it with magnifying glasses. Is this Kannada correct or not? So that much care we had to take, and we took every care. And I'm guessing that the trailer denotes how good the pronunciation is. And we still are humans. We might have made some mistakes, and we will learn that and correct in the coming films.
ಸರ್, ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲೂ ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ. ನಾವು ಕೂಡ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕನ್ನಡದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಹೀರೋಗಳನ್ನ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ನೋಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ತುಂಬಾನೇ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ನಿರ್ಮಾಪಕರು ಕೂಡ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ. ಸೊ ಯಾವಾಗ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಸಿನಿಮಾನ?
Now I can answer the question. The moment I answer the question, your heading will be Rajmouli wants to work with such and such star. You won't tell anything about RRR. RRR will go down. That will be the heading. So I will not answer that question. After RRR is done, then I will come. Then we can have a chit chat. Then I will answer that question. But now I won't.
ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕಟ್ ಹೇಳೋದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಇತ್ತು ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತು?
Yeah, of course. They traditionally belong to the superstar families. Traditionally, there has been a big rivalry between the fans for the past 25-30 years. And now I am choosing to make a film with both of them together in the film. That is a challenge. Obviously, that is a challenge. But for me, luckily, apart from the rivalry between the fans, irrespective of RRR, they have been very good friends. In real life, they have been very good friends and they have no ego hassles between them. No, that is a big plus for me. So I thought, like, if I can translate that friendship, if I can translate that camaraderie between what, in real life, what I see the friendship between those two, if I can translate that onto the screen, then I thought I will not have any issue with the fans. Now, if you see, we already released the trailer. No, people have been thronging the theaters just to see the trailer. Even in Karnataka, they released in 24 screens, 25 screens, and screens were full. Even here, they have lots and lots hardcore fan following. But there is not even one single instance where there is a fight between the fans. No, Charan fans are saying Charan is super, NTR is also super. NTR fans are saying our Anna is super, but Charan sir is also super. It is because they can see the friendship, they can see the emotion between them on the screen. And that translates into the success of how I can bring both the stars, rival stars into one story, onto the same screen. The hero of the film, I would say, is the thought that we should be independent and we should be the rulers of our own on our own land. The thought, the freedom thought, is the hero of this film. If you ask me, I would say that's the right question, right answer. Sorry.
ಸರ್, ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಹಿಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ನೀವು ಗೆಲುವಿನ ಸರದಾರ. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಹಿಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಏನೋ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟು, ದೊಡ್ಡ ಬಜೆಟು, ಮತ್ತು ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಹಿಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ, ಅಥವಾ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ನಿಜಕ್ಕೂ ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಮ್ಯಾಜಿಕ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾ ಅಂತ? ಅಂದರೆ ಈ RR ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಕೂಡ ಆ ಥರ ಮ್ಯಾಜಿಕ್ಕು ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾ, ಅಥವಾ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ, ಅಂದರೆ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಬಜೆಟ್ ಇದೆ, ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ನೀವು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಅನ್ನೋ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಹಿಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ ಅಂತ? ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಸಿನಿಮಾದ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಏನು ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಕಾರ?
Emotion, I will say, see, like I said, I have fantastic stars, pan-Indian stars. I have lot of budget, lot of visual effects, a lot of money has been spent. But everything will only help me in getting the audience to the theater. Once they step into the theaters, once the lights are switched off, once the film starts projecting onto the screen, people will not remember all these things. People will be seeing what we are showing on the screen. Within 5-10 minutes, NTR will disappear, Ram Charan will disappear, Ajay Devgan, Alia Bhatt will disappear. No, it will be Komaram Bheem, it will be Alluri Sitaram Raju, it will be Sita. No, it is the characters that they start seeing. And if people get invested in those emotions, with those characters, then only the film will succeed. The stars or money is not going to make the film succeed. They will only bring the audience to the theater. That's what I believe. Obviously, he is the story writer. All along, I was telling you how important the story is in different aspects. And when he is the story writer of the film, the story is such thing that actually when you see a film, you don't see the story. You will see the emotions. But all those emotions are built on like a building, no? We won't see the foundation. You only see the building. But the foundation is what makes the building happen. Like that, like you correctly said, the story is the backbone, the story writer is the backbone. Like all my films, this is also what happens. But if you actually talk about torture, You should ask my father how I tortured him. What torture I gave them is nothing compared to what torture I gave to my father.
ರಾಜಮೌಳಿ ಸರ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ
ನವೀನ್,
ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳಲ್ಲಿ
ಚಿತ್ತಾರ ಮೀಡಿಯಾದಿಂದ
ಪಾತ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಪ್ರಾಮುಖ್ಯತೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾತ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಪ್ರಾಮುಖ್ಯತೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ RRR ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಜಯ್ ದೇವಗನ್ ಕೂಡ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರ ಒಂದು ರೋಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು?
That is a huge impact that he will create. I think the source of the film starts from that character. And you will see on the film what an impact that he will create. It will be very difficult to take it out of your heart, the impact that he creates.
ಇಂಥ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳನ್ನು ಡಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿನ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸರ್ಸಿಗೆ, ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ ಮೇಕರ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು? ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ, ಅಲ್ಲ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ? ಯಾವ ಥರ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು?
I think every successful film, irrespective of whether it's a dubbed film, whether it's a straight film, whether it's an other language film, success of a film creates a positive impact on the industry. See, in Telugu film industry, we have been taking dubbed films from Tamil, from Kannada, from Malayalam, from Hindi, from English for lots of years. No, that made us compete. So suppose like Shankar Sir's film is coming, that used to come with a huge budget, right? We never had that kind of budget. So how do we compete with Shankar Sir's films? That made us think even more harder, work even more harder to compete with those films. That made us better, and our markets also increased because of that. So I don't see any kind of negative impact that happens because of other films coming into our state. I always think a success of a film will create a positive impact on the entire industry, be it creative wise, be it economy wise, be it financial wise. In every aspect, I think it creates a positive impact.
ಬಾಹುಬಲಿ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಸುದೀಪ್ ಅವರು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಈ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಕೂಡ ಆದಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಕನ್ನಡ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಸುದೀಪ್ ಅವ್ರು ಏನಾದರೂ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ಬಹುದಾ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ
no, see, in Bahubali, I wanted a character, and because Sudeep is my close friend, I asked him would he be interested, and he liked being a part of the story that I said, and he came and did it. There are no financial aspects in that. So see, I don't pick actors based on financial aspects. I will never do that. The moment we start doing that, then we are giving more importance to the economy than the story. We should never do that. I will never do that.